Kit Harrington recently made an important realization about sexism. Women and femme people tend to experience it an ahem different way than cisgender men. In a recent interview, the Game of Thrones star admits that he was wrong in the previous statement he made, claiming that men experience sexism in the same way women do. As you may remember, last year Harrington said he often feels like he is treated a certain way because of his looks. I think there is a double standard. If you said to a girl, "Do you like being called a babe?" and she said, "No, not really," she'd be absolutely right. I like to think of myself as more than a head of hair or a set of looks. It's demeaning, he told the Sunday Times in May 2016. Yes, in some ways you could argue I've been employed for a look I have. But there's a sexism that happens towards men. There's definitely a sexism in our industry that happens towards women, and there is towards men as well. At some points during photo shoots when I'm asked to strip down, I felt that. If I felt I was being employed just for my looks, I'd stop acting. In response to the backlash he received over these controversial comments, he later told ABC News that he was going to be a good little hunk and shut up. Sigh. Obviously, objectifying anyone is problematic, and there's no question that male celebrities do experience exactly what Harrington is talking about. Take the fact that Harry Styles was recently groped by a fan as proof. However, the sexism that women face in Hollywood goes above and beyond this sort of physical valuation. Female actors have notoriously been paid, hired, and valued less than their male counterparts, so it's worth noting that objectification and sexism are not the same thing. And in light of the recent allegations against some of the most important power players in Hollywood like Harvey Weinstein and Ben Affleck, the difference has become more glaring than ever. Thankfully, Harrington has come to this same conclusion himself. In a recent interview with The Guardian, he admits that he was incorrect in claiming that his experience was the same as that of his female peers. I was wrong there, though. Sexism against men is not something I should have really said. I think what I meant was being objectified, he said. Look, I do think men can get objectified. I do feel I have been objectified in the past, sexually as well, in pieces that have been written about me. Has that made me feel uncomfortable in the past? Yes. Do I think my position is the same as a woman's in society? No. They're very different things, and I should have separated them. I was wrong. Looks like Jon Snow knows something after all. Now, time for some stories kids should read about sexism now. See all the best hairstyles from Game of Thrones.